Welcome to Commemorative Cultures, and here's your guide to understanding how the American Civil War is remembered across the United States. Whether you're a researcher, a student, or just curious about monuments in your town, Commemorative Cultures was designed with you in mind. You can read more about our aims on our homepage, and you can also look at institutions we've collaborated with. Now that we've explored the homepage, let's look at the cornerstone of the Commemorative Cultures project, and that is the interactive map. The interactive map is a powerful tool, and you can use it for a multitude of different research projects. Here you can see I'm looking at the different ways that you can view Civil War commemoration. We have lots of features, such as by filtering your monument search by the type of monument, the affiliation of the monument, what state the monument's from, what materials they're made of, and even by looking through specific time periods. If you also want to go further into depth on monuments, you can use our entries with essays functions, and that allows you to view specific monuments which have received contributions from people working with commemorative cultures and given their perspective on the history of the monument. Another way in which you can use the interactive map function is by using the search function, which is right above the map, and this is particularly useful if you're researching a famous person during the Civil War. In the video you can see that if you click on the monument link on the map, you can go and find lots more information. I'm looking at the Robert E. Lee statue, which was actually removed at the end of 2021, which could really enhance your research. Now let's move on to the Teach section of the website. The Teach section is split up into 3 different sections, and the first one is for teachers. Commemorative Cultures has created lesson plans to help teachers educate their students on the Civil War and commemoration. These lesson plans contain a wide variety of different things that can be taught across all age groups, which can be an extremely useful resource to help classrooms. The next section is aspirational and aimed at both students and teachers. It's essentially a research resource helping individuals to become independent researchers and contribute to Civil War academia, making it accessible for all. We also have a super useful function where teachers can share their lesson plans by submitting them to the website, and this is a really useful way to get different perspectives from across America and even the world. Now let's move on to the Discovery Portal. Most of these features are aspirational, but we do have some examples on our website of our 3D collection, our online exhibits, our latest entries, our 360 tours and case studies. This is an extremely refreshing and powerful way to study commemoration, as these features recontextualize how we view and interact with monuments in the digital age. However, the main aspect of the Discovery Portal is our collaboration with Footsteps to Freedom and Camp Nelson. Camp Nelson was originally a supply depot before the Civil War, but eventually became a symbol of black liberation when formerly enslaved people sought refuge from their oppressive slaveholders. Footsteps to Freedom have helped shine a light on these voices through the creation of a digital exhibit and a virtual tour where people can put themselves in the shoes of those who actually lived there during the Civil War, hearing their story from their perspective. And now let's move on to our final section, and that is the About section. If you want to learn more about commemorative cultures, you should definitely use this section to find out who we are, the aims of the project, and its rationale. And don't worry, whether you're on your laptop, tablet, or phone, the website is easy to use with no tech expertise required. Monuments are more than markers. They reflect the stories we choose to tell and the ones we sometimes leave out. Explore the site and see how the past lives on in the spaces around us.